Okay, it's time for a therapy segment where we help people out with problems in their life. You want to get your problem on the air, Tony Scott Page, KMJM.com. Dear Tony, I was raped by a so-called family friend at a young age and was impregnated by him. Since it was statutory, I was forced never to tell until months later. I really didn't know I was pregnant until the abortion became high risk and it could not be performed. I also had a boyfriend at the time who I was very much in love with, and I never told him because I didn't want to relive that horrible experience again. It's so hard to talk about it without crying. In my heart, my daughter looks like her father, which is my boyfriend, but the more I look at her, she also looks like the man who raped me. I've never had a paternity test because my boyfriend never felt the need to doubt our daughter as his own, but God knows I want to do what's right and confide in my boyfriend, but I'm so afraid he will leave me, and I will have no trust in any other man, and I will never forgive myself for not telling him. Our daughter now is 8 years old and believes this is her father, and he's a great father to her, and sometimes I think it'll be better this way, but I'm so stressed about it every day. What should I do? Well, first thing you need to do is seek out some therapy because you got wounds that need to be healed. The second thing is, if for your own sanity, get a paternity test for your daughter. Then you and your therapist can decide whether or not you tell your boyfriend or not. I would like to think that your boyfriend all these years would understand. He's been with you. He doesn't know anything, but if you told him, I think he would understand. I would like to think so. You can't lose faith in men, and you got to stay in prayer about this whole thing too, because God is going to do what's right, and what's right for you is to heal yourself. Get the paternity test, get the results, tell no one but your therapist, and then go from there as to whether you should tell your boyfriend or not. That's my advice. We'll hear from Tammy. Take your calls. What do you think? 556-6104.